What is up, everyone? PureChaosX is back with the installation of said video card from the video I uploaded the other day, and the installation and seeing how it looks in the Windows Media. The Windows Experience Index doohickey thingamajiggy. So this is the Dell Optiplex 755 that I've got. I've taken the front off because I'm going to repaint that badge because it's a bit scratched. So, and I took it apart and just gave it a little bit of a clean out. I had to buy some new thermal paste because whoever built this previously, there's barely next to nothing on it. So, as a temporary measure, I've put pseudo cream on it because it contains zinc oxide, which apparently thermal paste has. So I put a small dollop of that on to just try and, just to wait until the thermal paste arrives that I ordered today, and then I can just replace it. So, but yeah, this is the Dell Optiplex. It's nothing special. It's just a basic PC. So, yeah. Anyway, there's the card, and I need to swap hands for the camera because right-handed. Okay. So this is Dell's sort of screwless design. In fact, I think everything in here is screwless. I think the only screw is this bit here, which just guides the DVD drive on. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the hard drive is screwless. These are screwless, technically, to an effect, and the back plate or the back panels are screwless. So, in order to put it in, you have to remove said panel. Eventually. Oh my god. It might help if you do it from the inside. Like that. Yes, that helps a bit more. So, I haven't done a test fit or anything. This is the day after the day I recorded the video of the unboxing. So, and it looks like, actually, there's more space than I was expecting here. So I probably could have had a slightly longer card, actually. Let me just swap my hands again. So, go on. Doesn't want to go in. It is as I thought. The capacitors, look, the capacitors are touching the thing, and it won't go in. That's not good. Look, yeah, they're touching. They're touching the. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, I'll have to stop the recording and see what I can do. Give me a couple of minutes. I was not expecting this. Damn it. Right, we're back at last. Several hours have passed since I attempted to get the graphics card into the slot. Hang on. Yeah. Bad Influence. Who remembers Bad Influence from the 90s? Bad Influence. Just seems so silly today, doesn't it? In the you did 2016, what everything was like back in the 90s. Anyway, I've managed to finally cut out some of the heat shrink shroud so that it fits around there. These are the bits I had to cut off, as you can see. Actually, it's a bit dark there. Right. There's the bits I had to cut off. Yeah. And if we go over here. Oh, hang on. I need two hands because I need to tap it to focus. Oh, hang on. I'll use my nose. Hang on. Is that going to work? Okay, try again. Hang on. No, there we go. Okay. So there we can see that I have cut it and sanded it down Which I did a pretty good job, all things considered, because obviously I didn't want to damage it. And it's going out of focus again. There we go. So, yeah. That's not too bad. So now it fits between those two capacitors there. And those two capacitors are what I was most afraid of when picking a card. So I was trying to find one as low as possible. The length wasn't too bad, but obviously if anything went beyond here and there was a heatsink, then obviously it will get in the way. But yeah, but there we go. That's my neat little job there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it does narrowly miss the capacitors by about a millimeter or two. So I had to keep sanding it down because I couldn't quite get it to miss it. But yeah, all things considered, not too bad. It's a bit dark though, you can't really see it. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. Anyway, oh, let's shift forward. So now, hang on. There we go. Sonic CD! Ah! Sonic Chaos! Ah! And Sonic Spinball! Ah! That's a very underestimated game, methinks. Yeah, Sonic Spinball! I need to do a playthrough of Sonic Spinball. Actually, I need to do Sonic and Knuckles first, and then I can move on to that. And then do Sonic 3D. Anyway. So now, to get this fucker into here. So, if we gently push that. Oh. The accelerometer in this phone in this phone are a bit sensitive. Okay, so now, there we go. Right, so that's now in there, and that should be. Like you can see. Oh, you can't even see it really. They're almost touching, but as far as I can tell, they're not touching. So, focus. There you go. Unfortunately, we have anything I can use to test. Right, if I use this X-Acto knife. So if I like. Okay, that's not going to work. I need something that's like really flat. But it does look like it doesn't touch. Because it still moves, so I can always sand it down a bit more if need be. Unfortunately, I was able to remove the heat shroud easily with just 3 screws. So now that that's in, finally, we can reattach this back panel. If I remember how to do it. Like that. Yep, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. So that. So that's now in. It's not. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. Feel, oh no, it doesn't feel too bad actually. I would have preferred screws, but no, it seems okay. So now that's in there. Ta-da! Yeah, okay, so I shall stop the video again and I'll need to hook this up, so I shall be back in a moment. Right, we are back. I've got the thing hooked up for the most part. Monitor and power. So there she is. Ta-da! And although you won't be able to see the graphics card, there it is. Okay, now I don't know if I have to turn this on with it still plugged into the onboard graphics and then enable the graphics card in the BIOS. So we shall have to find out. So yes, there's my laptop. Dreamcast. Yeah. Anyway, let's turn it on. And see if it gives us any video output first. Still blinking. Still blinking. Oh! Aha! Let's just go into the BIOS anyway, just in case. And this is the thing it does! Oh, okay, never mind. It always seems to take like a couple of seconds to do something on post. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. PCI slots. Video. Yeah, okay, so at the moment it's on auto. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Multiple speed, everything's turned on. There should be. No, it looks fine. Yeah, this field determines which features when two controllers are revealed. This selection matters only. Oh, okay, maybe. Repeat. Use the integrated video card and let. Okay, okay, we'll put it on onboard card. So we'll save and exit. Okay, this is what it does. It's never done that before. That's the first time since I've had this that it booted. Like, normally it gets stuck on the blinking cursor for like 30 seconds before it actually boots from anything. That's the first time it's only stood there for like 5 seconds. How irritating. Well, that was my problem. It just sort of hung there for like 30 seconds on the cursor before it started to boot. Ooh, Portal 2. So, yeah. Really weird. Okay, well, like I said, I was going to try and do a boot speed test with this laptop. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be a very good test because this PC only has a 5400 RPM no brand or no name hard drive as the main one. It does have a 7200 RPM Seagate as the secondary drive, but the only reason I'm using that as a second drive is because that's where all my videos are recorded onto. So I don't know why, but I just see 7200 RPM better for high def recording. 5400 might be okay, I don't know. But I am going to get two hard drives exactly identical and put them in this. So like two Western Digital Caviar, like Enterprise or Black or something like that. Okay. Okay, now I have downloaded the drivers for this. I don't want you to install it Windows. Now it's. Oh, no. No, oh, you didn't install it. Okay. Okay, downloads. There we are. Okay, I'm not going to record the install, don't worry. So I'll stop the video and then I'll start the video. I suppose once it's installed. So I shall return in but a moment once again. Okay, everything's installed. Just there, so Windows sees what it is. Yeah, that's good. But of course, yeah, unfortunately the resolution for the monitor isn't all that great. It's 1440 by 900. I need to get a new monitor, definitely. But yeah, at the moment it's 3.4. I'll tap it. Yeah, so the processor is 6.5, the RAM 5.9, hard drive 5.9, and the graphics, gaming graphics 4.2 and 3.8. But yeah, it needs to be refreshed. Let me get the one up on my laptop. So actually, this one needs to be refreshed as well. That's because I've decreased the RAM because I'm going to be using that computer now. But the CPU is 6.2 and the memory is 6.2. I don't know why the memory is better than the one in the desktop, because it's exactly the same type of memory. DDR2 800, PC2 6400. It's the same type of memory. I don't know why it's so. And of course, the graphics and gaming graphics out of 7.9 is a 7.1. Woo! That's quite good. And obviously 5.9 for the hard drive. I was going to get some SSDs for this, but since I'm not going to be using this as much now, and this will be my main computer, the SSDs may go to that. I don't know, but I'm not bothering with anything on this anymore. But yeah, hopefully the GeForce will at least equal this. If it doesn't equal this, I'm going to be upset, because on paper the GeForce GT 730 should be better, he says. That's getting really rather warm, and it's not even doing anything. Ugh. Oh. But yeah, this one needs to be refreshed as well. That's not going to change anything actually. It's only because I downgraded from 6 to 4 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, look. So all it's doing is the memory. There we go, and it's still 6.2. Yeah. So that's not too bad for the laptop. Anyway, 9 years old. It's, you know, it's not too shabby. It's played pretty much everything I've ever thrown at it. I think it's probably only struggled on 1 or 2 games, to be honest. But what I will be doing is running a benchmark on them using 3D Mark. So I can't record it because it might take too much, you know, take a bit too long. I could use that camera there, but I got nothing to sort of stabilize it so I can look at both of them at the same time. I don't know, can it look at them both at the same time? I can look at them both at the same time. If I just push the monitor closer, it's just a case of trying to get it in the right spot. Oh, I'll give that a go actually. I'll see if I can record it, like both of them running the benchmark at the same time. Now everything should stay the same on this except for obviously the graphics, and I'm hoping, please, at least 7. If it can hit 7.0, I will be happy. Like I said, on paper the GT 730 is better, but only time will tell as soon as this finishes. This is disk performance now. I don't know if this is going to change much, because I mean, the main hard drive is a 5400 RPM and it's 5.9. The main hard drive in this is 7200 RPM, and it's also 5.9. So I don't know. The spindle speed doesn't seem to have much of an effect on transfer rate, which isn't it supposed to? I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, slow hard drive, fast hard drive, and both the same scores. Oh, look! 7! It's hit a 7! The minimum that I would have been happy. Yay! That's good! It's a bit annoying that it's 0.1 off. And bearing in mind that this is obviously two... Oh, what do? This is 2 GPUs in SLI, which are at 7.1. I don't know what they run. I don't know what the score is if they're not in SLI. I've never tried it. I've always put them to SLI. But yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. 7.0. I'm really chuffed with that. I couldn't have got that any better unless I got a 7400 or something. But yeah, sweet. And I just received an email on the phone. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with that. That's chuffed to bits. Which basically means this might perform 0.1 thousandths of a percent better than this. I don't know what that 0.1 will actually do, but yeah, definitely need a new monitor with a better resolution. Then it will look as good as this, nice and shiny. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see if I can set this up and run both the 3D marks. I'm assuming that this will actually come through a little bit more. So yeah, give me a few seconds and I'll have to set this up and splice the video in from this to this. So I shall see you in a bit again.